Well, a little bit soft in the early hours on Wednesday. Before we start, a quick word from our sponsor. This video is brought to you by XNest, the world's leading retail brokerage firm offering ultra-fast execution and no overnight fees. Look for a link in the description below. The light sweet crude market has broken below the $60 level in early trading on Wednesday. But we have seen a little bit of a bounce. This is interesting because this is an area that goes back several years, really, in its importance. And therefore, I find it definitely something worth paying attention to, as we have so much in the way of interest in this area, historically speaking. Ultimately, I think this is a market that, given enough time, you will have to recognize that the future global growth situation is what's really spooking the market. And with GDP in America coming out lighter than anticipated during the day, that only puts more pressure on the markets. However, sooner or later, somebody's going to get the idea that the Federal Reserve is going to cut, and that typically lifts the price of crude oil. This is a major inflection point that must be watched. I think we are about to see a big move one way or the other. But if we do start to rally, I think there's a lid on the market somewhere near the $65 level. Brent, of course, has fallen right along with the CL contract. But at this point in time, we are not at the major support. We are a little bit above it, but it is worth noting that the buyers have jumped back in anyways. So with that being the case, I look at this as a market that probably is trying to hang on to its range, and it very well might be able to, given enough time. However, I also recognize that there is a lot of downward pressure above, so I think the gains are somewhat limited at the moment. We do need a catalyst. We just don't have one yet, but we're in a technical area where you would expect sooner or later somebody's going to try to push this thing higher. My name is Chris. I work for FXEmpire. If you enjoyed the video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more analysis.